First of all, I would like to express my greetings to the representatives of the citizens, delegating their duties for the sake of the representation so that evidence-based policy could be framed and implemented as per the mandates and provisions of the Indian constitutions for the welfare of the citizens. However, our insight and observations on international context avails us a frame of reference for observation so that we can plan accordingly for such schemes, acts which could better protect the rights and especially fundamental natural rights of the citizens as well as proportionate compensation could be availed to the victims of either man-made or natural disasters. I was watching few of the presentations posted online at Sunset TV, and I would like to share my observations so that people could observe about it, how it will be beneficial that the feedback mechanism of communication and its efficacy. So, dear friends, I would like to express that Parliament of India will organize, or it's being organizing, winter session of the Houses of Democratic Representative Governments of the Socialistic Sovereign Democratic Republics of Great India. I have written my notes, I am reading it as here. Strategic public welfare schemes and policies are being reviewed and bills are being passed in public welfare with technical and financial directives for its proper implementation. Legal Services Authority offers free legal advices and services to the victims. I would like to quote here about Delhi State Legal Service Authority. The issue toll-free number for 24 by 7 helpline is 15164 for Delhi residents. Similarly, other states could release their numbers for legal service assistance. I'm reading Rig Vedas. Nowadays, I have completed and started Atharva Veda. Rig Veda guides the offsprings of glorious Vedic culture and civilization of India about the well-organized, welfare-oriented democratic governance through a monocameral legislature-driven, organized administrative system. However, bicameral system are functioning nowadays in our Indian democracy. Om Shivadeva Namah. Parliament sessions, learnings topics like watched PM Modi's speech to special session of the upper houses, and then Dr. Professor Kirit Premji Bhai Solanki presented paper led into the House. Grih Karya Sambandhi Asthai Samiti ka Prativedan was presented. Central Universities Amendment Bill 2022 was referred. I was listening the lecture of Dr. Jitendra Singh on India's space journey, and I would like to mention a few of the points as he is representing Ministry of Space, Independent Charge, Department of Space, and Chandrayaan 3 was apprised by the Minister. Adequate budgetary allocations are being assured for research and scientific innovations to facilitate development. International cooperations are being improved for technology cooperation intended for development with US, EU, Russia, and the world. Endorsement of the valuable contributions of the scientists are inspiring and conducive for boosting zeal of discovery and innovation. Emphases are being given to control carbon emissions and futuristic developments goals are being promoted that it could be achieved. Quantum computing ventures are being promoted as he stated that 1,25,000 startups are increased, and now India is has become third in the world for startups. Then the next lecture was like Jagat Prakash Nadda from BJP Himachal Pradesh. He stated like the Constitution 128th Amendment Bill 2023 was like what we can say presented to the House for amendment. Nari Shakti Bandhan Vidayak 2023 was presented, and he referred about Yajurveda and Vedic culture of glory and admired the mightiest culture of the uh, Vedic civilization of India. And he referred about eminent women personalities as they are respected and regarded for their role in public welfare. Women representation in the politics are increased in independent India. Women are advancing in various fields of sports, science, arts, literature, culture, administration, law, media, politics, and economy. References of the United Nations reports are incorporated for representation to acknowledge the empowerment of women. Jagdeep Dhankar, chairman of the Rajya Sabha, reported about the emergence of women representatives from different segments of the society, and at least 33% women representatives are being and representations are being ensured, as mentioned by Mr. Nadda. Sex ratio has increased, which mm, denotes changes of social perception positively towards women welfare. Women are feeling very secure in secure India. It is a good indication of social progress. Healthy fuels are offered at nominal price to improve household life of standards of women, and water supply system has improved. Social inclusive opportunities are being availed for the purpose of upliftment of the SC, ST, OBC, and the deprived classes of the society. Honorable Amit Shah, Home Minister of Lok Sabha, and like Home Minister and representing in Lok Sabha, he also referred about 2023rd Constitutional Amendment Bill and endorsed it, and especially referred about 239A, Delhi Vidhan Sabha related issues that it should be genuinely considered so that the rights of the people could be protected. As well as he referred about 332 as one third reservation of women in state legislature are being ensured or being recommended. Participation of women in policy framing and implementation are being assured. I would like to quote like women empowerment is ethical value optimization issue as priority of the BJP government, as stated by Sri Amit Shah. Household level outreach campaigns are the organized duty being performed by the representatives and service personnel to ensure equitable opportunities of education to both boys and girls at grassroots level in rural as well as urban areas. Jan Yojana have ensured economic inclusion of the honorable citizens of the Republic of India. Household sanitation facilities have improved in 11 crore households. 3 crore new houses were allotted to the families. Rations are being available to the citizen to ensure food security for all. And we admire Goddess Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati, and as we recognize them as a respected trinity of creation, to respect religion and promote obedience of spirituality. Contributions of women for art, culture, social welfare, administration, politics, science and technology, education are being regarded. Welfare-oriented policies are being formulated and implemented by the Parliament of India. Houses, toilets, electricity, gas connection, water connections, and health services are being available to the beneficiaries. Honorable Smriti Irani mentioned that Honorable Minister endorses the integrity of the nation. She referred about the prevailing incidents of violence against the women and incidents of domestic violence, child marriage control, and assuring social security and support to the victims and survivor of the victims. Honorable Minister Smriti Irani shared case studies of the victims of the physical, mental, social, emotional, and sexual violence against the women and advocates for the law enforcement for the purpose of the sustainable protection of the rights of the victims. Honorable Minister advocates for improvement of the public utilities facilities for women and allocation of the resources in adequate quantity to improve security situations for women and girl child especially. Initiatives are being taken to improve nutrition, water supply, and sanitation facilities at household level and community level are considered as priorities area of service delivery. Economic opportunities are recommended by the minister as an appropriate remedies for protection of the women's rights. However, um, Madam Smriti Irani advocates and acknowledge the positive facets of the progress in program implementation to improve developmental opportunities for women and ensuring holistic development of the society. She acknowledges the improved security situations for women, which has enabled institutional transit for pilgrimage and economic advancements for them. Remarkable progress are achieved in the sector of sports and technology. Economic development opportunities are being availed to the tribal community for their inclusion into the mainstream of the development. Censored attention should be given towards the challenges of the farmers for their economic upliftment. Honorable Rajnath Singh, Minister of Defense, I was reviewing about his recent statements, and he referred about like bilateral dialogues with China are being established for ensuring peaceful relationships as well as with the neighboring countries. The diplomatic channel of communication are ensured so that conflicts could be resolved through dialogue, diplomacy, and uh, resolution of the related issues through mutual agreements. Defense forces are being availed adequate training and resources. Border level status quo are being maintained for respecting territorial integrity. Value and sacrifice of defense forces are being respected. Internal security situations would be improved through synergy and coordination among the different cadres of the defense personnel of the country. Disciplinary approaches should be followed by respected representatives of nations at global level. Cultural development of the nations are achieved by the grace of the Lord Rama. Cultural heritage sites are being conserved and developed. Food security, energy security, environment security is being assured. Suggestions to improve defense, social security, space, and cyber security are being welcomed by government from experts and stakeholders. Inter-services organizations like Command, Control, and Discipline Bill 2023 was moved by the Honorable Defense Minister. He stated that reforms are being performed by the government to enable progress of the nation. The process of integration of the synergy among the defense forces would strengthen the defense capabilities and disaster management capacity of the nation. Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Forces are working round the clock by 24 by 7 to ensure security of the nation. Administrative reforms are being incorporated to improve coordination among defense forces so that disaster preparedness could be improved and prompt actions could be taken for safety and security of the people in case of any as such inevitable disaster may happen. Indian Navy Day 2023 was celebrated. Indian Navy YouTube channel could be accessed for learning about the disseminated message by the organization. Indian Navy has a glorious history of thousands of years for ensuring safe international trade and transportation for the nation, as well as international associates. Research and innovations are being promoted for improving the services. Shanno Varna is the like what we can say tagline of the organization. Recruitment, training, research and development, rewards, duty deployment, drills, logistic management, smooth and secure international trade and transportation, disaster management support, and ventures for national and international defense and security are performed by Indian Navy in synergy with allied defense forces. Greetings to Indian Navy Day 2023. Then today, like there are other eminent speakers, their statements could be reviewed and you can go through their presentation. I would like to refer about Dr. S. Jayasankar, Kiran Rijiju, Nirmala Sitaraman, Mansukh Mandavia, Ashwin Vaishnav, Anurag Singh Thakur, Jairam Ramesh, Nitin Gadkari, Rahul Gandhi, Uma Bharati, Sonia Gandhi, Sardarji, representing as Minister of Aviation, Environment Minister, then Sushil Modi, Mallikarjun Kharge, Shashi Tharoor, uh, Harsimrat Kaur Badal, and other eminent dignitaries. They should be given appropriate time of representation, and the House should function as per that normal offices are being operationalized so that maximum outcomes of the expertise of the respected members could be cultivated for policy framing and implementation so that India could become a developed country and work in association with other international organizations and nations for the welfare so that we can progress collectively towards a shared and cared future of our common human society. I have reviewed a few of the presentations available on Sunset TV broadcast today also after recording my lectures on Atharva Veda. As Dr. B. Venkata remarks, the JNK Reservation Amendment Bill 2023 in Lok Sabha, the bill aims to amend the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Act 2004 and 2019, political development of OBC, National Skill Development Program, job-oriented trainings. These are the positive phrases so that people could be mainstreamed. Then in Rajya Sabha question hour, Sanjay Raut, Shiv Sena, Maharashtra, referred about regulation of insurance accounts and non-claimed funds utilization for social security schemes. Dr. Bhagwat Krishna Rao, Karad, Ministry of MOS Finance, mentions about regulations of Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Sanjay Raut mentions about provisions for accidental compensation. Dr. Bhagwat Krishna Rao Kadad mentions that assurance is assured compensatory funds are being reimbursed to the survivors of the victims. So Lata Dev Vijay the Odisha referred that regulations of insurance companies are required to protect the fundamental rights of the poor. Dr. BKK mentions that Ayushman Bharat scheme assures universal health care. Dr. Ami Yagnik, INC Gujarat, reported that proper grievance redressal mechanism should be operationalized for the purpose of protection of the rights of the insurance applicant. Then Dr. Bhagavat Krishna Rao Kadar referred that it's being regulated. Pramod Tiwari, INC Rajasthan, mentioned that raised the question like what initiatives are being taken by the government to fill the human resource gap of the healthcare system. Then Dr. Mumjapara Mahendra Bhai from Ayush Ministry replied that initiatives are being taken to establish community health outlets and qualified medical professionals are being selected, trained, and deployed in coordinated synergy of the eminent healthcare institutions of the nation. Another question like a paradigm shift is required in healthcare sector. Then Sarbananda Sonobal, Minister of Ayush, replied that health are and healthcare related integrated schemes are being formulated and implemented to assure preventive and curative healthcare solutions to the prevailing and emerging healthcare challenges. Dr. Anil Jain, BJP Uttar Pradesh, questioned about aspects of strengthening medical tourism. Sarbananda Sonowal, who responded with confidence about increased capacity and efficacy of the service delivery through inception of healthcare research, hiring of the qualified professionals, and capacity building of the healthcare professionals. Dr. V. Shivadasan, CPI M. Kerala, raised question about proportionate promotion of Ayurveda in healthcare system. Mr. Sonobal, Minister of Ayush, responded to assure capacity building training needs were presented by healthcare representatives. The Madam from Northeast and Minister of Ayush assured to commence the educational research and healthcare training in association with healthcare institutions. Neeraj Dangi, INC Rajasthan, asked to resolve the issues of financial defaulters, and Dr. Bhagwat Krishna Rao Kadad, Ministry of Finance, assured law enforcement for resolving such issues. He assures for proper resolution of the non-performing assets related issues. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman intervened and referred for institutional mechanism should be adhered for resolving the financial issues. Then Jawahar Silchar highlighted the need for considering the international organization recommendations for financial decisions, and Dr. Bhagwat Krishna Rao Kadad assured functioning of such mechanism for evidence-based planning and implementation of for schemes to resolve issues related with non-performing assets. Honorable Minister of Finance Nirmala Sitharaman rectified the statement related with the non-performing assets as NPA has reduced and significant progress is achieved for Indian finance development as per the international standards. Significant progress is achieved to resolve the challenges of non-performing assets as responded by Minister of Finance with reference to regulate phone banking reforms are being incorporated to resolve the issues of loan business and business environment related with phone so that stake of the customers could also be protected. Jairam Ramesh from INC